Niggas wanna check, shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick. Niggas wanna check, shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick. Niggas wanna check, shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the top, got the damn top drop. Two color flip flop in the red lollipop. House in the parking lot.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the episode 2 of the Call You Tomorrow podcast, and we're finally on video, man. It's an awesome progress. We're slowly going to continue to get better, but thank you to everyone that tuned in on episode 1. I think the last time I checked, there was over 200 views on YouTube. 200? And I didn't even see the Spotify numbers, but that's crazy, man. And thank you guys for the support and everyone that's reached out. It means a lot to me. But episode 2, we got roommate number 2, Zach Hill. Zach's from KC, and Zach, a lot of people probably don't know you around here, so give the people a little background on where you're from and where you grew up and stuff.
Oh, shit, where would I start? So, a little bit about me. Born in Oklahoma City, then adopted by my sweet parents, Tony and Barbara, that you obviously met. Love those people to death. Along with my 6 other siblings were all adopted too. But
you say 6?
Yeah, 6 siblings. Yeah, we got
That's
a lot.
such a big family.
Oh, it gets pretty hectic. And we range from 31 to 18.
That is wild.
So I'm towards the bottom, the third youngest. So, I mean, it gets pretty hectic in the house.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. But, yeah, so they took me back to Shawnee and just kind of been just raised there since. I mean, we got lake house, though, at Table Rock Lake. So, I mean, it's 45 minutes away or hour 15, something like that.
Yeah, you love the lake?
Oh, my goodness. I absolutely love the lake. I'm a lake person.
Summers on the lake are awesome.
Just on the pontoon.
You're a lake person?
Oh, big lake person.
You'd rather go to the lake than the beach?
I would say if I have a boat and, like, maybe some sea-doos, 100% picking we call it lake over the beach.
Oh, I don't know. I like the beach, but I think I'd go. I'm a lake person as well.
So I'm saying, because you can kind of just take your boat out, hang out with the guys,
chill,
drink some
go
beer.
find a cove.
Exactly, go find the place called Party Cove. Boats just kind of pull up there, you tie up, and just kind of, I don't know, just drink and have a good time.
You can definitely vibe out there.
Oh my goodness, you can vibe.
A lot of good vibes.
A pontoon, it's an old person boat, but like you can have
some
good
fun.
times on there. I don't know about you, but I've had some good times on the pontoon.
I've had a couple good times on the boat.
Honestly, on the lake with the boys, that's a good time anytime, honestly.
Yeah, but people get it twisted. People think that since they go to the lake that it's like salt life.
No.
I mean, you've seen people post, have salt life stuff on the back of their car.
Sadly, I have.
Bro, that shit's so fucking annoying.
How do you feel about it?
I fucking hate that, bro.
Why?
Dude, it pisses me off. You live in the middle of Missouri. There's no salt here. None. There's no salt water unless you fucking physically put the salt in the water.
It's a lot of salt.
And people are just out here, man. Yeah, salt life, bro. I fucking ski.
It's some basic ass people.
But nothing wrong. I mean, nothing against those people who can ski, because to ski you got to be hella athletic, bro.
Yeah, I've tried before. It's not fun.
Yeah, I've seen some videos of some guys that like I grew up with skiing, and geez, man, they can get after it.
Yeah, I mean, all like the slalom skiing, all this and that. I don't know if you know what that is.
But nah, for real, man. Quit posting the salt life stuff on your vehicles when we live in the middle of Missouri.
Get some help. Stop it.
Yeah, that's no fun, man. So Zach, coming from like an off year where you went to a junior college first, and then you had an off year where you just decided to train and better your craft. COVID struck this spring and kind of shut the world down for everyone, so including recruiting. So talk me through the process of like what that was like when COVID hit, and how you reacted and your recruiting process and what brought you to Drury.
So when COVID hit, obviously with the whole lockdown, so obviously baseball was shut down just like everybody else. I mean, I just kind of sat in my room, just didn't really do nothing. Luckily I had a few workout equipments in the basement, so, got a little swollen there. But recruiting-wise,
swole, huh?
I'm working on it, all right? I'm a little setback, but we're getting there, all right?
Shit.
We're getting there. But
you ain't swole, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie for a reason.
Yeah, facts.
But so after that, I mean, once we kind of start going out, I went to Premier Baseball up in KC. That's where I trained at. Bob Zimmerman.
Bob's a great guy.
Love him. Love that guy to death.
Dude knows what he's doing.
Oh my
for
goodness.
sure.
Him, Shane, Zach, all those guys up there. Love them. But they just kind of helped me just kind of get better, get my velo up and everything. And I don't know. Bob just had a lot of connections. I mean, he has connections to all just a bunch of D1s, D2s, anything you really need. And he won't like send you somewhere where you won't play. I mean, he told me like, hey, if you want to go to like a good D1, you're not going to play that much, or you can go to like a good D2 and get a lot of playing time. So obviously, I want to get some playing time and everything. I mean, I feel like the D1 stats, a lot of people kind of just want that, whereas they just, I don't know, they think D2 is really bad even though it's not. But yeah, he kind of sent out some videos and everything, and I sent out some videos, and at first I got a lot of responses. And then, like, once the season got shut down, like, all those schools contacted me, just no response. Nothing.
I don't think they knew themselves how to handle.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because I know for a little bit, NCAA,
honest.
they had to stop recruiting and everything like that. But, I mean, some people I talked to, they just said, yeah, we got a bunch of guys coming back. We don't need you. But luckily at the time, I wanted to visit Drury. And, you know, I don't know if you remember me there or whatever. I threw my bullpen after the game to some live guys. And got my, we call it, scholarship he sent me or whatever. And then... So I called him because he was the only guy I haven't talked to since everybody else rejected me. And I was like, yo, Nasby, like, where do you still, like, staying with me? Like, I mean, do you want me? Like, I mean, I'll just be honest with you, be blunt. And he straight up told me, he said, honestly, Zach, if you weren't left, he wouldn't want you. And at that point, that's when I knew I liked Nasby. I mean, straight to the point. I mean, doesn't beat around the bush. He tells you how it is. If you're bad, you're bad. But
he's definitely a good guy.
Great guy. I mean, just being here at the program, everything, I mean.
So when you came on your visit, it definitely had, like, you had that feeling like, man, I think I belong here.
Oh, yeah. I remember. So I stayed with Bernie, Tom, and Becker. And their fourth roommate, what was his name? The Asian guy. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do. But what was his name?
While you think. So basically, I went on my visit, and
Arif.
Yes. That was his name.
Yeah, and so, man. Shout out to that guy.
So I came on a Saturday, and kind of went to one of your games, then went back, stayed the night, and it was like 2 a.m, and he walks out. And I thought he was on a team because, you know, it's all 3 guys. I assumed the fourth roommate was like another guy. It's like, doesn't look like an athlete, but you never know.
Yeah.
And so he comes out, just kind of stares at me, and awkward, just like, I'm laying on the couch, he's kind of looking down at me. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And he walks over to the kitchen and grabs like a tangerine or like an orange, something like that. And he's just peeling it, just eating it above me, not saying a word. Like, he's over me, just eating his orange, just downing it, just eating his orange, kind of looking at me, looking at this. I remember, it's a Nebraska clock off in the corner. He kept just kind of eating it and looking at it, just back and forth. And he says something like, I don't know, his English is bad or what, I couldn't understand him. And he just points to the clock and just says something like, yeah, Nebraska. And he's like, yeah. Walks back to the kitchen, grabs another orange, comes back over, starts eating it over me, bro. I'm like, dude, what is this guy doing? And then he's like, you want an orange? And I'm just, at that point, I'm just super weirded out. I'm like, no, I'm good. And he just goes back to his room. And that was my first night.
That's wild.
It was an experience. I wasn't scared. I was just I was in just an awkward situation.
Yeah, that was.
Because, like, I was laying down, just trying to go to bed. And because I'm at the third mile for my bullpen. And he's just looking down all like over me, like kind of like a judgy way. And I don't know, like, who the fuck is this guy in my room? Like, am I just out in the living room, laying on the couch?
Yeah, he was probably surprised you were there.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to talk to him because I thought he was on teams. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm a recruit here. I go, to Maples Community College, or did whatever. And he's like, you play baseball here? No response. Just didn't answer. So I was like, oh, all right.
So when Nasby said that a couple guys were going to reach out to you about housing.
Oh, man.
What was your thought process when we reached out to you and we're like, hey, man, we got an open room if you need a place to stay, and you chose us? And what was your, like, first impression?
My first thing, I got the text and said, hey, so Nasby texted me saying Jacob Mitchell and Deja McNeil. So first thing I did, I went to Instagram and pulled up your guys' Instagram. I remember looking at it.
That shit fire.
It was pretty good. I remember looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck are these guys? Are they country? Are they city? I can't fucking tell. You got the mixture of both. But I mean, kind of looking at it, the more I just kind of looked at your photos, I'm like, these guys, they seem like some fun guys, honestly.
Facts.
But I mean, obviously, coming into the house, I mean, new guy and everything, I mean, it was a little, like, intimidating at first because, I mean, you want to fit in with your roommates. You don't want to have bad roommates. But, I mean, at first, I was a little scared, but, I mean, within the first probably honestly, within the first like hour when I first met you, you're just like super loving, like welcome me and this and that. But this fucking DJ, he didn't show up for a whole goddamn week.
You didn't know what you were getting
No
yourself
idea
into.
I had no idea who DJ was. I seen his photos, but he was just gone. And actually, another thing is, both of you guys left me in the house alone for a week.
Whoops.
For a week. I moved in, you were there. DJ was nowhere to be seen.
Bro, we had to go do what Dude, I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. Your mom walked in, and she asked us where me and DJ were from. And I told her where we were from and, like, kind of what his parents did and what my parents did. And she was like, oh, so you guys are cowboys, huh? And I was like, I guess you can call it that. So we had to go do some cowboy stuff, but we're not really cowboys.
Yeah, I remember you told me you left within like the first 2 hours of me moving in because you like working the farm or something like that.
Yep.
And I was just at the house for a week straight. And Naz texted me, so how your roommates? How's DJ? How's Mitchell? I was like, I don't know. They haven't been home for the past like 4 days. And then I don't know, was it you or it was you who showed up first? I think. And then DJ came along down the road, whatever. But yeah, for a week straight, man, I was alone in the house, just lonely.
That wasn't by design either. We didn't plan that.
Is that like your initiation right there? Just gotta leave the rookie home alone.
Gotta see how you can kick it on by yourself, bro.
I spent 4 days cleaning the whole house.
It was not that dirty when we left.
The dishes, bro. Come on now. There is a lot of dishes.
Hey, we're on a rotation now, so
Are we though?
we are.
Well, we better. I mean, someone's gotta do the dishes right now because you got a lot of dishes over
I
there.
think it's DJ's week, bro.
think it
It's
is too.
always DJ's week. When they haven't been done, DJ. You know.
She usually has Grace come over because Grace is a sweetheart and she'll just do them for us out of blues.
Facts.
Shout out to Grace.
Shout out to Grace.
Shout out to Bo. Love that dog.
Shout out to Bo too. Hey, but Grace, no free shout outs. I need some breakfast.
Yeah, bro. Where's that breakfast last week,
Yeah,
bro?
we're gonna need some breakfast.
She was here over the weekend and no breakfast. I was a little mad about that.
Hey, I will give that girl one thing. She can cook, man.
Oh my goodness, she reminds me of my mom's cooking. Oh my goodness, I remember coming home after practice. She had them sandwiches made. Ooh, that was something else.
Bro, but you ate too many sandwiches.
I didn't know there was a sandwich limit. All right, I saw
You
free
ate
sandwiches.
too many sandwiches.
I saw free sandwiches. I thought it was fair game. So I went ahead.
DJ came home and was so mad at you,
pissed.
bro. He was pissed.
He was so mad. I felt bad.
Dude, he was so mad that you were like, you and Meeks and whoever, Jenkins, you guys had ate all the sandwiches.
I live
And he
here.
blamed me. He looked at me and was like, Jake,
I mean, I see why.
where the...
I'm not swole over here. You're the swole one.
Nah, you done crossed the line, bro.
But I mean, think about it though. There's some good ass sandwiches. You're telling me I'm not gonna eat them and let them go bad? I like to eat. Like I don't look like it, but I love to eat, especially with sandwiches. I mean, they had salami, ham, turkey, freaking like 3 different cheeses on there, toasted too.
So what was your like first opinions of Bernie and Tom and Beck?
So when I got there, you guys in the middle of a game. I sat behind, behind home plate in the stands, and I was sitting. I remember Tom. I don't know if Jack was there though. He might have been, but I just remember Tom because I mean, he's a big, tall dude with a beard and his like little kind of accent. I guess his little Nebraska
His
accent.
fake country accent.
Yeah, it's a little off, but I mean, I'm not gonna.
Doesn't even hunt.
He doesn't seem like 100 to me, honestly.
But go on. What were you
But
saying?
I mean, yeah, we're just kind of talking. I didn't really talk too much. I kind of sat back and kind of watched the game because, I mean, I guess I was observing how the team was because I didn't really know too much about Drury. Just kind of listening to how you guys played out. And then, I don't know, I just felt a little awkward. I mean, it's like a recruit coming in, like, and it's a little weird. I don't know if, like, on your visit, I mean, have your visits been, like, a little weird in a sense?
Well, let's see. When I went to Coffeyville, I stayed, but I had some buddies out there that were on the team at the time, so the visit was a lot of fun. But I didn't get to take a visit to Longwood out in Virginia. I just kind of signed out of the blue, but shout out to all those guys. They're great dudes.
Speaking of which, JUCO Bandit, right?
Yeah, you can say. I was,
Big JUCO guy, huh?
Yeah, I went through it. I got out the mud.
Dude, I'm always talking about JUCO because it's something else. If you're a JUCO kid, bro, you know how it goes. I get made fun of for always talking about being a JUCO kid, but I rep it proudly.
Yeah, I mean, you got to rep it proudly, but, you know, also nothing to take away from those kids that do sign to a 4-year school.
Oh, no,
as well.
not at all. No. I mean,
Yeah, because, I mean, when you're in high school, like, you really just want to like a lot of people don't want to take that unknown step toward junior college where you like and
Very
stuff,
true.
and they find that place when they go on visits. It's like that feels like home and it's security, and they just want to go there and develop. And there's nothing wrong with that. You see guys getting popped from D2, D3, NAIA every year, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
But
I mean, me personally, I mean, I was really bad in high school. I mean, I went to 1A, Veritas Christian Academy.
you were homeschooled, right?
I was homeschooled, yeah.
So, like, I don't know a lot about homeschool. So, like, walk me through that, like a day of being in homeschool.
Oh, man, it was easy. I mean, I didn't wake up till like 9 o'clock. Just woke up, got some breakfast, and just straight underwear, whatever I want to wear that day. And I would make my breakfast, and then my mom, obviously my teacher, she'd be like, all right, go brush your teeth, whatever, come back down, and we're going to start doing math. And so we would do math. We did get recess. So we'd do like math, and we'll do some science, something, and then we'll get a little recess time. I mean, having 6 siblings.
What would you do during recess?
Bro, of course I hooped it up, bro. We had a little portable hoop, whatever.
You're out there like LeBron James,
Oh,
coming back in for lunch for them sandwiches, and you said, "Mom, I just dropped about 47,
I'm dropping
12,
points on my
and 8."
siblings, bro. I'm just going off. I come in, I'm just sweating, just down in that water like most kids that come inside.
Looking for sandwiches.
Just looking for something to eat.
Sandwiches.
And then my
Because
mom.
you like sandwiches.
I do like my sandwiches. Is that a problem? But my mom.
Thieving, man. Taking on the sandwiches. Bro, over here only got one. Only got one sandwich.
Listen,
and everybody else
listen.
out here eating all of
Listen,
them.
when you got 6 siblings, it is first come, first serve. If you come last, if you're upstairs showering, you're not paying attention when food's ready, you're going to miss out. I'm sorry. It's a dog-eat-dog world. There's a lot of us, bro. I'm sorry. You got to eat what's there. And if you're not going to eat it first, then you're not first, you're last. That's what I'm saying. Ricky
Shout
Bobby.
out Ricky Bobby, bro.
But, I mean, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is, man. I'm hungry, and when I see food, I just eat. It's just, especially some good-ass food.
So since you moved to Springfield, what's some of your favorite places to eat at?
Honestly, I haven't experienced too much food around here. I mean, like, my basic go-to is Chipotle and Chick-fil-A. I obviously love those two. But that taco place, Taco Tuesday. I'm loving Taco Tuesday. We do.
Down here?
Yeah, that whatever the store's place or restaurant over there is called.
DJ, can we get a reference check to where that place is called?
Little Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday place we go to down here.
Little Taco Tuesday.
Plaza Mexico.
Plaza Mexico. That
Yeah.
place.
Hard shell tacos for $1.50.
They're not the best, but I mean for $1.50.
Bro, I've had soft and I've had the hard taco shells, and I'm starting to think like the hard taco shells are starting to wear on me a little bit. I like them.
I like soft tacos. I don't know why. I just do. I've always liked soft tacos. I've always
You
been
just
the odd
ain't
one.
about the crunch.
I like chips and
You can't
queso,
handle the
but
crunch.
it's just like, all right, think about it. So I mean, you get taco. It's
Now
juicy.
you're just being Captain
It's
Crunch.
juicy, baby. It's juicy, and the juice is at the bottom, and like you bite that taco, and it's either gonna just fall at the bottom or the shell's gonna crack on you, and you got taco salad over there. I mean, whereas like a nice little like fluffy tortilla, it sticks with you. It don't break on you. It don't break your heart.
But then you be like a food connoisseur and you take the free chip, and you scoop the taco remains up, and bro, it's just
and then
like
it breaks on you again.
No, it's like an extension of a taco.
But why do you want to do that though? So you want like a taco that turns into nachos out of blues on you? I mean, I don't personally find that fun. I made it how I want it.
Hey, no.
I get serious about my tacos, all right? I love me some tacos. It makes me mad how that the tacos just break on you.
Okay.
It does.
Whoa.
You don't have those little things that just like irk you out just for no reason, for just something.
That's
You know,
your pet peeve?
Like a little pet peeve. You don't have any of that just really just kind of gets under your skin.
Yeah.
Let's hear them. I want to hear at least one or two.
Oh man. I'd probably say number one pet peeve of mine is being out with friends and someone that you probably played against in high school or something like
I
that
remember this.
comes up to you and wants to talk about high school sports.
God, I love high school sports.
When you're out just trying to have a good time, I hate high school sports.
I don't want to think about high school sports at all.
Bro, but that guy just, hey man, you know who I am? No, bro.
No idea. Who are you?
What's up? And he's like, oh, yeah, well, I was that sophomore quarterback that rushed for 152 yards on y'all in high school.
Does he want a cookie?
And I was like, cool, bro. And just turned around and walked off.
Just rude. Oh, man, if that was me, I'd be so mad as that guy.
No, I mean,
you
might be
purposely
mad
disrespected him, did you not?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, think about it.
Did our TV shut off?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had a camera going for a minute now, if you've known that. Yeah, I know, it's kind of hurt. But, I mean, I'm just kind of rocking with it.
We haven't had a camera for a minute.
I don't know. I looked over, like, probably about 5 minutes ago, and it just wasn't working.
Dang, so it died. Well, I mean, that sucks. Well, now this podcast is only going to come to you via
audio.
But
That's
I mean,
fine, though.
But that's fine.
I mean, down the line, we can do, once we got everything up and running. I mean, I definitely want to see you and DJ do another one with a video. Pull up some videos. I feel like that'd be a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress, and we're only going to continue to get better and better at it. And, you know, the more as it progresses, we're gonna have more unique guests on coming on the show. You know, not saying that you're not unique. I mean, there's stories like there's gonna be some crazy stories on there.
There's definitely gonna be.
Yeah.
Who are some guys looking forward to coming? I don't know if we can spoil that yet.
I would prefer not to spoil it.
All right. So then my next question, like, when you come like shirts and like logos and like hats, like stickers,
like some merch.
Yeah, it's merch. Yeah, you can like anything like that.
You know, we're working on some merch. Me and my boy Cade. Shout out Cade Waits. You know, we've been working on some merch logos. You know, we got some things in line. But honestly, I'm gonna leave that up to the audience. If they want some merch, you know, I'll put out a poll on Instagram and
Smart.
After this episode, and we'll see if people want some merch. You know,
I mean, I would definitely want some stickers. Maybe a long sleeve. I could definitely want a long sleeve.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know. I like stickers a lot.
You want a long sleeve because the weather's starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, I might just like long sleeves in general, though.
Bro, fall is here.
I don't mind the fall.
I feel like fall is here in the mornings and then in the evenings, and then it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 82 degrees.
Really hot.
And we're out there in practice sweating our fucking dick off.
Yeah, not even a cloud in sight, just scorching hot heat on you.
And the sun's on it. But I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I think I'm ready for like any weather between 60 and 70 all day long.
So that's your like favorite go-to, you don't like winter or nothing like that?
I mean, I like winter to an extent, but you know, we don't get to have any cool winters anymore. There hasn't been a good winter in here in Missouri in a long time. You know, down around Springfield in this area.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I remember my freshman year at Highland. April 1st, it snowed. April 1st. Why the hell are you snowing on April 1st?
You guys were probably getting ready to. You guys were playing then, huh?
Yeah, I remember our first game against Baker. I remember I was in the bathroom trying to stay warm. And I was freezing my ass off, just like I could imagine hitting. Luckily, I didn't have to hit that day. Because, I mean, you get anything off the hands on cold weather, I mean, you know, your hands are just ringing.
Yeah, I usually, so to stop that, I've had I've taken a couple different ways to it. So on really cold games, I will put hand warmers in my batting gloves.
Smart.
And that way my hands stay warm while I'm hitting. And then when it's like just cold enough where your hands are a little cold, I usually take like plastic gloves.
Little latex ones?
Latex gloves.
Like surgeon ones?
Put them on. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever had a latex glove on for a while, but your hand sweats. Therefore, your hand doesn't get cold, and you just slide your batting glove on top of that.
I never thought that.
Yeah,
but when you're out in the field, though,
a lot of people. That's how the guys in the big leagues do it.
I never knew that. But I mean, when you're on the field, though, you can only have one on, which sucks. You get your cold ass hand just kind of sitting there. One thing I got though. My favorite thing I bought, I went to StockX. I got a Supreme hand warmer, and I look I look so douchey, but I loved it.
You wore this out on the field?
Oh yeah, I mean, I could find some photos or anything like that if you want and show you.
This pod's about to be over.
No, it's not. It's not. What do you mean pod's gonna be over?
Bro, you really took this Supreme ass hand warmer and went out into the field?
No, obviously I couldn't wear it on the field.
I know, but you were definitely in pregame. You had it on the field.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I was rocking it. I mean,
don't ever do that.
Why? I mean, I brought it up here.
Whoever's listening, don't ever do that.
No, I mean, I brought it up here, so like when we have a cold game, I'm bringing it out, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, that man is super drippy," and you're just gonna be amazed.
No, I don't think I'm gonna say, "Hey, dude, that dude is drippy."
You're telling me you see a guy rocking a Supreme Supreme hand warmer. Just kind of dangling there, like, you know, like NFL dudes. You're not going to say that's not drippy?
No.
I mean, to me, that was pretty sick. And And if I can find this photo of me wearing it, you're gonna like it. I feel like you're actually gonna like it. I got a good feeling. You just you wait. I feel like you just don't have a lot of style. See, here it is, rocking the Supreme Royal Blue hand warmer.
Bro, I just can't get on with that. I just can't get with that.
See, I mean, I like being different. If you can't tell, I mean, right now I'm wearing a pink hoodie with some Gucci slides. You know, rocking the Gucci's.
Hey, I'm not dissing your swag, bro. I'm not.
I got my own little personal swag I like to do. You know, bitch, I'ma do me. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I got my own little style definitely. I mean, I don't know. Do you like to have your own little style, or do you kind of like follow like social media and like the way they kind of do?
I don't know. I like to think I have my own little style. I mean, I just try to wear things that I'm comfortable in most of the time.
One thing I'm excited about the winter is there's a whole new wardrobe. You got the jean jacket. You got like everything rocking. I mean, or like you can rock like a hoodie with a jean jacket, or like put like a hoodie with like a, what do you call it, like a jersey over it.
Before we get to winter, what are you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, last Halloween, my buddy and I, Big Country, we were what do you call it, Jackie Moon and Coffee Black from Semi Pro.
That's kind of funny.
It was a really good outfit. I mean, I picked out the hair, kind of like Coffee Black. Obviously, on the afro, but I mean, that thing was poofy, bro. I mean, it probably made me at least. I mean, I'm 6'2", maybe 3 on a good day, and it made me like 6'6".
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I got inches. I got sneaking inches, and I mean, it was a good outfit. But this year, I don't know. What are you gonna be? I just don't have an idea what I want to do.
I have no idea.
I mean, are we gonna have like a baseball like Halloween game, something like that?
I don't know if we'll be able to this year.
I really hope we do.
Yeah, we did it last year in the indoor, which was fun, but I don't know. I think we will have it.
I don't know. I need to find a cool outfit. I mean, where were you for Halloween last year?
But yeah, I hope we have it. But I don't know what I'm gonna be yet. I got some ideas, but I haven't really set anything.
No, nothing.
Not anything yet.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, with the whole COVID thing going on, I feel like you gotta mix up a little bit, like something with a mask that kind of fits into it.
Yeah.
I know you want these restrictions to get out of here soon. I know you hate it.
You know, I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, I want what's like best for everybody. I know that Springfield's in a hot spot right now, so
yeah.
You know, I don't want to see anyone lose their life or be hospitalized by it, but you know, there are some things that like I wish things would get back to a normal sense, but I don't think we're gonna see that until we have a vaccine or something.
I mean, that's another thing that kind of brings back the whole like COVID, like coming here, as I mean, taking a year off and coming to like a new school. I mean, I'm just not getting the full experience because of the whole COVID. Like I can't imagine being a freshman in the dorms, not being able to like have people in your rooms, you have to wear masks everywhere. It just ruins your whole like first college experience.
Yeah,
I don't know. How's your experience for jury with the whole COVID going on? I mean, I'm personally it's not bad, but like I'm not a fan. Like if someone personally said, "Hey Zach, how do you feel about your at jury?" Honestly, I'm not a fan of it. But that's because of COVID. Without COVID, I can see it being like insanely fun. I mean, we kind of always hang out, but like with COVID, I mean, it's just not. It's not
There's
fun.
Just not, you mean you don't really get the like college like student aspect of it.
Literally, you don't.
But I mean, to a sense, like since we are athletes and we have a lot of extracurricular stuff outside of class and whatnot, it's just we gotta kind of hold ourselves to like we gotta continue the rules and stuff like that.
I mean, no, I would definitely follow rules and everything like that. But speaking of like extracurricular activities, bro, one thing I love about jury, no 6 a.m. weights, no 5 a.m. conditioning. I remember at my JUCOs, we met at the track at 5:30. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
But I remember we had to meet at the track at like 5:30 in the morning in the freezing cold. And oh my God, that was hell. That was absolute
those
hell.
were never fun. But we get after it though.
Oh yeah, no, we get after it. We get after it just in a later day.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally fine with. I have no complaints about that.
Yeah, we definitely get after.
No, I mean, I love it. I mean, being a PO this year, I mean, I like it way more because, I mean, being a two-way, you to focus on hitting, fielding, pitching, all this and that, whereas being a PO this year, I mean, you just focus on your pitching, that's it. It's super easy.
Perfecting your craft.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot.
Down.
I mean, there's a lot in pitching. I mean, it seems pretty basic, but, I mean, there's a lot of science and stuff behind it. Like, I don't know. It's more complicated than most people think. But yeah.
So not too long ago, you got to experience success for the first time. What did you think about?
Oh man,
what did you think about success? Since
First
we
off,
talked about success last week.
That drive was just a little sketchy, just like hilly, middle of nowhere. Like
You don't know where you're going.
no, I was checking my Snap Map trying to see like, are we almost there yet? Jesus, we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, man.
And we pull up there, and I remember, like, are we there yet? And we just pull like the little town, that stop sign where you turn right, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no, we're not there yet. We still got quite a ways to go, or like a little bit. I'm like, oh my God, we're going in the middle of nowhere. And so we get there, and we pull up to the gas station first. And then we just kind of see this little, like, I don't know, I forget what it looks like, but that little shed where like everybody was at, and we kind of walk in.
The rock building.
The rock building, yeah, the rock building. And we walk in there, and there's just a lot of people in there. I'm like, wow, this is the whole town in here? Like, it wasn't much, but I mean, you had the two skee ball. No, is it skee ball? What do we call that?
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. That's it. Shuffleboard. You have a bunch of like poker tables all around, but I mean, oh man, I came in honestly with a little bit of like not really a bad attitude, but not expecting much out of it. But I mean, it was a lot of fun. The people there were super nice. A lot of characters in there.
Yeah.
That the really short guy. I loved him.
Johnny Paul.
Johnny Paul, yeah, him. He was funny.
Johnny Paul is a character.
He was something else. I was chit-chatting him for quite a bit. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, we played a little poker. My favorite is probably going what do you call off-roading to the little bonfire thing.
Yeah.
And fun. I mean, I've had some bonfires. I've been to a few.
That thing was huge.
Oh my gosh. I got a few photos of it and everything. That was the biggest bonfire I have ever seen.
The thing was massive.
I remember standing like 20 feet away and that thing was burning my eyelashes off.
You couldn't even get that close?
No. I don't know. It was far and it was just burning me. But I mean, it was something beautiful though. I mean, it was going there and everything. It was. I mean, I've been out in the country, but that was an experience.
That's
and
country.
It is country. I mean, I'm shocked I didn't see more cows and just random ass things around. But I mean, overall, I mean, I had a great time. I would love to go back. Honestly, I would love to go back anytime.
We'll go back for sure.
I mean, I would take you home to KC, but I mean, you've probably seen KC enough.
I like KC.
Yeah, I remember on your Instagram, you think you're at Power and Light for what picture? I think I remember seeing that. I could have sworn you were. I could be wrong though.
No.
I thought it was you and DJ and some guy. I could have sworn you're at Power and Light. Maybe it just looked like Power and Light.
We were at the Royals game.
Yeah, okay, that's the Royals game, yeah.
Could have been that.
The Royals suck. I don't like the Royals anymore. You used to be a Royals fan, but not anymore. We just live in the past.
Man, I'm a Yankees fan, so I can't.
Speaking of Yankees, we want to talk about them. How are the Yankees looking?
I don't want to talk about them, bro.
What, you got Chapman over there,
man.
Choking like usual.
It hurts, man. I am a like sports fan all-time low right now. I am a Yankees fan, and
Giants.
we get so close every year just to
you
lose.
Were right there. We were talking about it. We're gonna go back to that one pitch.
Aroldis Chapman is the most dominant closer in the game, but oh my goodness, he gives up some of the biggest fucking clutch home runs ever.
Every team he plays for, it's always that one.
The Cubs, he's done it.
Yankees,
what is this? 3 times for the Yanks?
Yeah.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't understand it. He just gets in the playoffs and it just hurts. And then I'm a Giants fan and we're 0-5 and looking just perfect driver's seat for the number 1 pick. And it doesn't look like it's turning up anytime soon.
Hold on, I got to go back to the Yankees game, to that one pitch that we all know. We're going to reference a little bit. So, I forget who was pitching or whatever. And
Chapman.
I don't know how I forgot the Chapman. I'm the guy hitting. So Chapman's throwing.
The dude for the Rays.
Yeah, and he's every pitch, he's getting more and more into the fastball. And you said it. Say, man, this guy's really catching up this fastball. Next thing you know.
I turn to you and I go, Zach, if Aroldis Chapman throws one more fucking fastball, this ball's going out.
And what happens?
Fastball.
Points the one finger down, and bam, just gone. And your reaction, I thought you were going to scream for a second, but it was better than that.
I wanted to cry.
You were the most depressed thing I've ever seen. You just stood up and just walked to your room, and I thought of a TikTok. When you closed your door, I was like, I'm upset. That's stuff right there. Oh, my gosh. That was the perfect TikTok for that. You were just so upset about it. It was the funniest thing ever.
I was so mad.
You were so mad. I felt so bad for you, but it was so good seeing that. And, I remember we went out after that. And in the car, we were just blaring. What was that one song?
Dude, I don't know. And then this weekend, the Giants are playing the Cowboys, and Dak Prescott goes down with a terrible injury. I mean, that was just
that's
horrible
terrible.
to see. I mean, we watched it live, and I
his
almost
foot.
threw up. I told you.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
disgusting.
terrible.
And then, but the Giants were in the game, and
But I mean, you got to win for Prescott. You
I
got to
know,
give him
as
the
a
win.
Cowboys, you got to. But I'm a Giants fan. I still
just as a
even though
player-
I wish Dak Prescott wouldn't have got hurt, I still got to root for the Giants.
But I mean, like, your top guy, like, your franchise player. I mean, people probably get said that he's a franchise player, but I think he's definitely a franchise player, for sure. I mean, after him leaving the field, him crying, everybody, like, just waving by and, like, being all rowdy, he's a franchise player. I'm sorry. Like, just... But, I mean, they had to win it for
We're
him.
without our franchise player. What the fuck you mean?
I mean, was his ankle completely shot to the other side?
No, but he tore his ACL.
Still, which one would you rather have? Actually, I don't know which one I'd rather have.
No, I don't know.
I mean, because I know he had to get emergency
Clean
surgery.
fracture. They said his surgery was great.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess... I don't know which
I
one's easier to
loved
come
how
back
Tony
for.
Romo said, "Oh God,
Yeah,
you gotta
talk about
hope
it.
it's only a cramp."
And his ankle is fucking shot to the side, and you're like, "What are you talking about, my guy?" And it's just, oh my
Fucking
goodness,
foot's to the side.
just completely just. And I remember seeing his players' reaction. They were just like, they knew right away too.
Yeah.
I mean, because I was talking to Gage, and he thought like his like shoe was kind of coming off and everything, and he was saying he thought like his shoe came off and everything, but I was positive. I mean, I was pretty sure his ankle was completely shot to the right because it was like just wrapped up and everything. But yeah, it was a good clean cut. It was something else. Ugh,
And
maybe
then the Giants get beat on a last-second field goal. 0-5, but I am at sports fan all-time low over here, but I'm gonna still be a fan no matter what.
must be hard.
We'll always rep.
I don't know how you can rep it. I mean, I was a Royals fan for a little bit, but after they just keep sucking, it's hard to stick with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I follow the players more than the teams. So like me, I mean, personally, I'm a big
there's
Chapman
a lot
fan.
of exciting players in the game right now. But that leads me into the segment question,
Oh man, not this. Oof.
And you probably forgot about it, but I warned future guests that
did
you will
warn
be
me.
put on the spot here at the end. If you had one phone call to have a 30 to 45 minute conversation with, who would you call? It could be any celebrity
I really should have
or
thought of this one
person,
before.
alive or dead.
I think just off the top, I mean, for a phone call, right?
Yep.
I think off the top of my head,
You can ask any question, anything like that.
I mean, correct. I mean, this might be weird reasoning, but Morgan Freeman. You want to know why?
Ooh, I like that.
Because I think his voice is just super soothing. But imagine him, it's like a late night talk, kind of with your girl or whatever, and you're just kind of on the phone. Imagine just Morgan Freeman talking to you while you fall asleep. Imagine
I wouldn't
that.
want to fall asleep talking to Morgan Freeman.
I don't want
bro.
to
How
either,
would
but I
you-
mean, his voice is so soothing, it's going to make you want to fall asleep, though.
I doubt it's gonna make me fucking want to listen. It's Morgan Freeman.
I mean, that's what I think Morgan. I'm more in for it. I'm just in for it for his voice. His voice is so soothing. Can you imagine having a voice like him? I mean, that's like the best like commentary voice, just movie actor voice in general you can ever have.
He was the GOAT for what he did on 21's new
Oh
album.
my goodness, he had what 2 parts, and I know he had a few songs. I think with Kid Cudi, maybe I believe he might have been a little bit part of it. I could be wrong, but
That was awesome.
His part when he came in, I mean, at the very end, just talking about like the ones who worry about their enemies are the ones who fall behind, and like just basically just don't have any enemies. Which is, I mean, that's kind of, how I feel. I mean, I don't like to have any enemies, but I would say Morgan Freeman just off the top of my head. I don't know. That's all I can really think of.
I like it. Well, Zach, thank you for coming on to episode 2 of the Call You Tomorrow podcast. And again, man, we're out there on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Go out there, listen, like, subscribe, share it, do whatever.
Just get it out there.
Just get it out there. So happy to be able to bring back episode 2. And until next time, call you tomorrow.
I love that.
Because you treat me like shit. I pay for the bed and never even slept in it. I pay for that crib and never stepped foot in. And now somebody else is eating all the pudding. Things change, now my dashboard wooden. All black Benz like a young Doc Gooden. Dark shades cause I'm stone crazy. Girl, we grown, stop playing on my phone, baby. All your childish attempts to make me angry fall short, which only